Proverbs 18:21 is often used by Word of Faith false teachers to try and validate that we can speak things into existence like God, and it goes as follows. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. This video is part of a small and fast playlist refuting this charismatic false teaching, and I urge you to watch the preceding ones because this Word of Faith teaching uses other biblical portions such as being created in the image of God and being able to speak things as though they were, because Proverbs 18:21 cannot stand on its own to mean what Word of Faith teachers try to make it mean. So Proverbs 18 is typically attributed to Solomon, and Proverbs are typically small and practical applications to help us pursue godly living, like the following also found in chapter 18. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. He who isolates himself pursues selfish desires. He rebels against all sound judgment. Now, as always, it's good to get the entire context of a passage, and you'll find that if you read all of Proverbs chapter 18, there is nothing about our ability to affect the spiritual realm. Remember, these are practical applications. Verse 16 explains the power of gifts to affect those around you, or what many might call a bribe. Verse 17 illustrates how a testimony or explanation seems acceptable until another one is offered. Verse 18, those that are mighty sometimes come to such contentions that lots need to be cast in order to settle disagreements. There is nothing about affecting the spiritual realm or bringing things into existence as God did in any of these wisdom-filled and worldly applicable proverbs. And verse 21 is in the same vein. We can speak life and death in the same worldly way that can affect us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We can speak in such a way that gets our butt kicked. We can speak in a way that is emotionally uplifting rather than oppressive. And spiritually, we can speak in a way that accepts Christ Jesus, life, or denies him, death. There is nothing in the context of Proverbs 18 that even alludes to us being so endowed in the spiritual realm with a literal life-giving and life-taking tongue that we can do as God does, without the false addition of Romans 4:17 being falsely applied to us, even though it's about God, and without the false addition of saying we are made in God's image so we can do what he does. Proverbs 18:21 cannot stand to mean what Word of Faith teachers want it to mean. We cannot speak things into existence. We are not God. God is God alone. God bless and mad love.